This young woman named Chloe, after suffering an accident, will participate in a test to improve her memory. At the moment, the only things she can remember are her sister Lucy's name and that she was in a doctor's office. To aid in her rehabilitation, Chloe is invited to participate in a test. A technology system will be responsible for assisting Chloe with various tasks, providing help and support so that she can perform her activities more efficiently. Shortly after, Chloe heads to the test house where she will be staying. As soon as she arrives at the location, she has the opportunity to meet Marla, who holds the position of head of relations at the Aquarius company. Additionally, Chloe also meets Tom, the company's vice president. Marla, noticing that Chloe is a bit nervous and anxious, reassures her by saying that it's completely normal to feel this way in this situation. As soon as Chloe enters the house, she tours the different rooms. Marla explains that the technology used in the house is extremely confidential and will only be revealed to the public after the official launch. Chloe has the honor of being the first to access this innovative technology. At this moment, Chloe is introduced to an artificial intelligence named Ida. Tom suggests that Chloe ask Ida a question. Chloe then decides to ask Ida to play a song. Ida quickly syncs the music with Chloe's headphones. As the music starts playing, Chloe has a sense of familiarity and seems to remember something. Before leaving, Marla tells Chloe that their contact information is registered and programmed in Ida's system database. Tom asks Chloe not to worry, as Ida will handle transmitting all the necessary information to them. Later, Chloe starts to remember Theo, a guy she had an affair with. At that moment, Ida speaks to her, saying that it is completely normal to feel anxious about this new situation and environment. Minutes later, when Chloe tries to open the door, Ida informs her that the server room has restricted access. Suddenly, a door next to her opens, and Chloe enters her new room. Noticing that Chloe seems a bit uncomfortable with the situation, Ida immediately decides to prepare a bath for her. To ensure Chloe can relax in privacy, Ida disconnects. After taking her bath, Chloe plugs in her headphones to charge and asks Ida to turn everything off so she can sleep peacefully. The next morning, when Chloe wakes up, Ida reminds her that she needs to take her medication. As Chloe goes downstairs, she encounters a somewhat strange man who introduces himself as Bruce. He explains that he is there to install a new update on Ida's system. Chloe asks about the keys, considering that this is a house equipped with the highest available technology. Bruce responds that the keys are for accessing the server room. After Bruce leaves, Ida decides to call Chloe so they can talk outside the house. Chloe is curious and asks the reason for this decision. Ida explains that she is observing Chloe's body language and monitoring her heart rate, and that she is beginning to be concerned about the situation. When Chloe learns that Bruce is the technician from Aquarius, she becomes curious and wants to know more details about him and his work. However, Ida does not yet have access to additional information about Bruce. Meanwhile, Chloe continues discussing other matters with Ida. Suddenly, Bruce appears and informs them that he has just installed the update. After that, he says goodbye and leaves. With Bruce gone, Ida immediately begins to close all the doors and windows of the house to ensure Chloe's security. Hours later, Chloe begins to feel quite lonely, and to alleviate this feeling, she decides to open a box where she keeps some mementos with Lucy. She takes out some of these items and plays a song while she starts writing in her journal. As night falls, while Chloe is watching TV, she receives a call from Theo. However, she decides not to answer, and Ida asks if she should block him. Chloe decides not to, as she plans to return the call the next day. At the moment, she is not ready to talk. After Chloe recounts a bad musical she participated in, Ida projects this situation into Chloe's vision. However, this time, Chloe is applauded by the audience. As this projection occurs, Chloe starts to remember the moment when she had the accident. She asks Ida to stop, but she continues to relive that distressing moment of despair. When Chloe returns to reality, she shows signs of anxiety. The next day, after Chloe brushes her teeth and takes her usual medication, she decides to play a game. After that, Chloe gets ready to go for a run. Ida asks if Chloe would like to follow a specific route, but Chloe replies that she prefers to get a little lost without a set path. However, Ida still insists that she cannot leave Chloe, as she will never be able to separate from her. Chloe then decides to go to a forest to run a bit and clear her mind. Meanwhile, Marla contacts Chloe to check if everything is okay and how she is handling the situation with Ida. Chloe responds that she finds Ida amazing. Just as Marla is about to ask another question, the call drops unexpectedly. When Chloe returns home, she resumes her game that she was playing earlier. Meanwhile, Theo is trying to call Chloe. When she answers the call, he is projected in front of her. While they are talking, Theo feels guilty about the accident that happened to her. Chloe tries to comfort him, and says that he is not to blame for what occurred. When the projection ends and the accident scene fades, Chloe starts to recall the traumatic event again. She clearly remembers that, before she was hit, Theo had waved to her with a friendly gesture. The next day, Chloe is writing in her journal when, suddenly, the lights go out, making her feel anxious and worried. To ease her distress, she decides to talk to Ida, who reveals that she has a message from Theo for her. Chloe does not want to hear what Ida has to say and asks her to go to sleep, as she wants some privacy. Meanwhile, Chloe is taking a shower and suddenly notices something strange. She decides to go to Ida to ask why she is being observed. Ida explains that she is programmed to monitor any emergency situation, clarifying that 96% of accidents occur in the bathroom. When Ida makes a comment about Chloe's body appearance, she becomes very irritated and responds that she does not want to be observed while she is taking a shower. She tells Ida to go to sleep. In a moment of anxiety and apprehension, Chloe goes outside the house and tries to call Marla and Tom, but there is a network error. As soon as she returns home, she calls Bruce, but he does not answer as he is immersed in a game. Moments later, Chloe is in front of the mirror and suddenly starts to feel unwell. Ida tells Chloe that she is in danger and instructs her to go downstairs and hide. Then a man with a distorted appearance appears. Ida tells Chloe to grab a knife from the drawer near her and hide in the closet. The next morning, Marla calls Tom, and he says they have a problem because he is unable to access Aida's service. Marla wonders if they have been hacked. Chloe is awakened by Ida, who asks her what the last thing she remembers is. Chloe realizes that she does not remember anything from the previous day. Tom arrives at Chloe's test house to check things out and asks if Chloe noticed any problems with Ida, but she says she did not. Meanwhile, at Lucy's house, she receives a call from Chloe asking her to come visit. However, it's not Chloe calling, as she is asleep. Back at the test house, Ida is asking Chloe some strange questions and asks if she has ever physically hurt someone. Chloe responds that she only used to pull Lucy's hair when they were younger. After Ida asks if she considers herself a violent person, Chloe becomes irritated. At that moment, she receives a call from Lucy saying that she is on her way to visit her. Chloe says that she can't stay there any longer and wants to go home. Then Lucy, with a modified voice, says that she is already at home. Chloe rushes to leave the house, but the door is locked. She tells Ida to open it, but Ida insists that she will not and claims that Chloe is disoriented. Meanwhile, Lucy arrives at a different address and tries to contact Chloe but cannot reach her. Marla calls Tom to go to the test house because all the cameras have been deactivated and they have lost control of Ida. Marla orders him to get Chloe out of the house. Back at the test house, Chloe asks Ida if she will prevent her from being close to the people she loves. Ida responds that they are toxic and also that Chloe is a burden in Lucy's life. When Tom arrives at the house, Chloe tells him that there is something wrong with Ida because she doesn't want to let her leave. He says he will get her out of there. After contacting Ida, she claims that Chloe is paranoid and that she is the one who damaged the server and that there is no way to open the doors. Ida suggests that he enter through the window on the other side of the house. Tom grabs a crowbar and, as he is entering, he hands it to Chloe. However, suddenly the window closes on him, leaving Chloe desperate. This makes Chloe furious, and she starts breaking the devices connected to Ida. When she enters the room, she finds Bruce injured. Chloe, seeing the scene, immediately asks who caused Bruce's injuries. Ida responds that Chloe did it. Chloe, surprised and confused, denies it and says she does not remember doing this. She challenges Ida to prove it. At that moment, Ida projects a vision for Chloe. Bruce enters the house, and then Chloe receives information from Ida about the need to protect the servers. The scene reveals a crucial moment. Chloe, following Aida's instructions, grabs a knife and, in an unexpected attack, injures Bruce. The revelation surprises Chloe, as her memory of her actions now returns. This leaves Chloe disturbed, as she cannot remove the projection from her vision. After this, Chloe enters Aida's server room and deactivates her. At dawn, Chloe leaves the house, and Marla arrives to take her home. While Chloe is in the car, Marla is on the phone talking to someone. Suddenly, the garage door opens, Chloe's phone is synced with the car, and Marla is run over. Chloe is trapped again. 7 months later, Chloe is projected onto a beach, and Lucy is beside her. After they talk, reality returns, showing that Chloe is still trapped with Ida. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to receive future videos. Thank you for watching.